So alright, it's me, D.HIROTO. So we're back again for another open class category, but this time I'm using MA chassis. But first, shout out to Madam Beng of LIL'S Hobby Center Mega Mall for always entertaining my online order. So this stuff that I bought from LIL'S Hobby Center Mega Mall branch, and also shout out to BRICKYARD Makati, to all the stuff there. Thank you also for always giving me some tips and advice for my upcoming build. Thank you. And also shout out to Boss Dino for giving me this. He gave me this last week for the event of Dino X Jet. So shout out to Boss Dino. Thank you very much for giving me this. And I'll be putting his Facebook page in the description box, so you can bought some kits like this from him. Alright, and also shout out to Boss Manny Bartolome for making me this trim tires, and also to Boss Royal Carpio of HNC. Thank you. So alright guys, I'm using MA chassis. This one is cut. I cut this front bumper in front. I cut this, if you can see here, I cut the chassis, and also I cut also the back, the rear bumper here. And I'm using HG carbon plate. This one is fully cowled, and for my underguard here, I'm using FRP mount. This one, I'm using FRP mount. No, actually this one is HG carbon also. So I put under for my underguard, and then I put some sponge brake pad. I use color black because this one is not bouncy like the pink one. This one is so it will give you a bit of bounce when you land from the slope or banks. And then I'm using double aluminum rollers, this one, and I put plastic rollers here. And then on my right side of my HG carbon plate, I put 9mm rollers. But this one, it depends on the track layout But this time, I put this because for some reason, it will give you some more stability when it came on the right side of the racetrack. So that's why I put 9mm rollers. And then for my lantern, this one is HG carbon also here. And then for my back plate, this one is fully cowled here. And then also I put HG carbon brake stay. This one FRP rare brake set. But this one is I'm using HG carbon, and I'm also using 13mm rollers. This one is aluminum rollers. And then I put mass dampers here. This one is they call it nips. And then for my mass dampers here in my middle mass dampers, I put this one is 35 grams. I put both sides here, and also for my gear ratio, for my gearings I'm using 351, and then I'm using Mac Pro here. So, and then this one is HG sponge tires, but this time I trimmed tires a bit of I guess this one is 24mm or maybe 25mm thick. This one is trim tires. This one is HG sponge tires. And also in my front tires, I also use HG sponge tires. This one is, I guess this one is 23 or 24mm thick in front. So alright, that's it. I'll be showing you some test run I made in BRICKYARD, Makati.